John in Iowa. Good morning, John. What's on your mind today?
Hey, Dan, thanks for taking my call. I've been listening to you for a long time, and you get me through the day. But anyway, I just want to talk about the Indiana Fever. I never watched women's basketball before, and what Caitlin Clark, she's so different than anybody I've ever seen. And I only can compare her like to Magic Johnson or Larry Bird. Like her passes are freaking amazing, and she does it with class. So she's my best, and I'm going to stay positive. First of all, and I never saw Pistol Pete pass, but maybe you can give me a little background and Aaliyah Boston, she's the best too. So I'm just going to stay positive.
All right. Thank you, John. Yeah, they beat Minnesota in Minnesota. That's a big deal. And Caitlin Clark. See, that's the thing. There was a player earlier this year that said, she's kind of one-dimensional. All she does is shoot. And I said, well, that player is ill-informed because she is a wonderful passer. And you have to have that ability. And sometimes you get it from other sports. She played soccer growing up to be able to see something before it happens. And that's a lot of what soccer is. It's something happens to something happens, and then it's going to happen over here. To be able to see that, Gretzky had that ability to see maybe 2 or 3, moments before a big play. And it's not something can be learned. I think it's, something instinctual that she has. And they're playing well. I go back to what I said about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. The WNBA tried to capitalize on her popularity and crammed a lot of games in over a short amount of time playing against the best teams in the WNBA. Well, she struggled, and they started out 0-5, and then all of a sudden she was overrated. And she had played a full basketball season, little time off, and then you start the WNBA. And you're starting the WNBA against everybody as a really good player. Everybody's talented to get to this point. And they were rested. So I said, once she gets a break and then plays, some of these other teams, then you'll probably see her play similarly to the way she played at Iowa. She's not going to be scoring 28 points a game, at least not anytime soon. But her ability to pass. Now, I know she has a lot of turnovers. She's trying. Now, that can also be an indictment on her teammates as well. But she is always looking for the pass, and she's very, very good. And I remember Maravich. Maravich could be a great passer. I think Pete always looked for degree of difficulty, and that he wanted it to be a great pass, like behind the back, through the legs. Caitlin's not doing that. She can do that, but that was a big win. And right now they're in the playoff race. But there's still a lot of basketball left to be played, and even. You have people, everybody has their opinion on who's the rookie of the year. And Dawn Staley, great coach, South Carolina, came out and said, this is expected of Caitlin Clark. She's supposed to be great. She's not the rookie of the year. Angel Reese is, because that's a surprise, which to me is wrong, because Angel Reese was the best player on the team that won a national championship in college. It's not like she came out of nowhere. And she's been a really consistent player. But you don't say, well, that person, should LeBron not have won the Rookie of the Year because he was supposed to win it? Like, wait, we're creating arguments here. And really, there's none. Angel Reese has had a really good year. A double-double is something that we can go, oh, I can grab a hold of that. Man, she's got double-doubles. Okay. She does just about every night. Caitlin Clark has a bullseye on her back every single game. You must stop her. I don't think you look at Chicago and go, boy, if we stop Angel Reese, we're going to win. And that's why this is a silly argument. Caitlin Clark is the Rookie of the Year. Angel Reese is a wonderful player. Absolutely. Plays hard, both ends. She's not Rookie of the Year.